everyone.
Good luck, y'all.
Good luck, everyone.
Have fun.
Yeah, so
We're
we
all
need to
gonna
start
die.
tunneling.
Okay, there we go, peeps. Let's draft this new set. I'm ready. Born ready. So, first draft of the new set. I did do the draft archetype breakdown, so I, at least common and uncommon wise, I'm pretty well aware of what's going on. I haven't read most of the rares yet, so I'm going to have a quick look at Alex's 17 lands each time. So for example, the Gelatine's Cube. Yes, that has an A-, so that's good. What does it do? Then there's the battlefield. We exile target non-ooze creature in opponent control until it leaves the battlefield. Ah, it's a 4-mana 4/3. It engulfs something. Ooh, and then we can kill it, basically. Okay. So we can engulf it, and then if our cube stays alive, the turn after we can dissolve it. So basically it's a 4/3 with a removal spell attached. That is awesome. What else is here? Barbarian class is pretty good, I think. Probably Barbarian class would be my second pick out of that pack. Let's see, the Book of Exalted Deeds. At the beginning of your end step, if you gain 3 or more life, create a 3/3 white angel. Okay. Exalted Deeds. Mythic. Okay, I can see Alex has that as a D-, so we're not picking that. Target opponent discard 2 cards, mills 2 cards, and loses 2 life. Clutches. See where that is. Yeah, that's like a C-. I like the Reclusive Painter. Definitely. It's not a strong card in itself, but it enables an archetype, which I always like. I like those cards. Secret Door, Planner Ally, Ambushed on the Road. Ooh, there's also the Hired Hexblade. See what we get here. First strike, sacrifice an artifact, +2 plateau. On a 2/1 first striker, that's not insane. Lightfoot Rogue. Black. I think. Like a C. Deadly Dispute. C as well. Honestly, I'm just going to force a bit. Gnoll Hunter is very good, I think. I have Gnoll Hunter as a C+ right now. I think I'm on Lightfoot Rogue for now, just sticking with the black. Forcing myself a little into an archetype here. Until I see something that is like truly broken. That's the second Gnoll Hunter, so I'm a bit sad to see that. There's Swarming Goblins, there's Valor Singer. Valor Singer is like a C+. Swarming Goblins I have like as a C. I'll take the Valor Singer over that. How's the Talisman in blue? Talisman. Okay, Alex is not rating that very highly. Dragon's Disciple, also not very highly, so I'll take the Singer. Kick in the Door and a Boots of Speed. I think Boots of Speed is a very solid card in red, right? Yeah, that's the C+ level card. Currently I'm not really drafting an archetype yet. I'm more drafting colors, basically. And so far so good. I haven't passed anything that's clearly broken, I think. I think it's Boots of Speed over Kick in the Door. Kick in the Door is like a C, Boots of Speed is like a C+ for now. Stick to the Boots of Speed and see where we end up. Target creature gets -4/-1. That's these. The Ray of Enfeeblement. Fine card. That's a C+ level card. Ooh, Hama still being here. That's unfortunately that's unplayable for me. But that's like a B-. That's a very good card. There's also Unexpected Windfall. C-. Eyes of the Beholder. C-. So I'll stick to the Ray for now. We're basically drafting a Rakdos deck here. See how that goes. There's another Boots of Speed. There's also a Thief's Tools deck. I like Boots of Speed better. Unexpected Windfall and Thief's Tools seem to fit better in the deck. But I'll take the Boots of Speed for power level considerations, I guess. Ooh, there's the goal. The goal enables me to go red-black sacrifice. Culture goal. These. So a kick in the door. I think it's between kick in the door and the goal. I think I'll take the goal here. The Avenir, that's not a good card. Neither is Devour Intellect. I like seeing 2 black cards, 2 red cards still being in the pack. Same here. None of them are great. I think Veteran Dungeoneer is by far the best card in this pack. Veteran Engineer is actually pretty good. What do I like best? I don't like a 3rd Boots of Speed. I'll take the Zombie Ogre or something. Here I have honestly no clue. I honestly had no clue there. Here I'll take the Hawk. Zombie Ogre is not very good top end, I would say. So far I think I just have a bunch of mediocre black and red cards, like nothing standing out except for the cube. I think I kinda like this. Not sure. Maybe I just want a Javelier. Willful Beholder. Sure. I'll take it. Kick in the door? Ooh, that's sweet. Okay. First draft, always tough. I've missed Rakdos as well, which is basically why I'm forcing it. Ooh, we open a red rare. Salto Fire Giant Duke. It's a 7/3 trample for 5. When it dealt damage, venture into the dungeon. That's not insane, but I can give it haste pretty easily with the Boots of Speed. So it's basically a 6 mana 7/3 trample that is going to venture, right? How good is that? It's not insane, but I think it's B level. I think it's better than Chaos Channeler. Although that card is close. So these are close. I think the fact that I can give this haste pretty consistently makes me pick the Duke here. I like the Veteran, especially because I have double boots. But yeah, definitely some sweet stuff in this pack. Iron Golem. Not insane. Vampire Spawn. 5 you gain 2 life. That's a premium black removal spell, right? The drop. D- level card. I'm picking that up. Let's see where this brings us. So we're not like the typical black-red treasure deck. But this sort of enables itself, right? you create a treasure, and then I can also already drop a 4-drop, for example, and give it +1/+1. This kinda enables itself. Just a dead toucher. So most of these cards just enable themselves. Not a high synergy deck right now. Dancing Sword. That's a really good card. Glad to see it here. Dead Priest of Murgle. Skeletons, vampires, and zombies have +1/+1, and at the beginning of your step, if a creature died this turn. It's pretty good, right? Is that good? Class level good? Dungeon Crawler, is that better? Think so, eh? No. Brazen Dwarf, another Valor Singer. Maybe it's just Valor Singer here. Take my second Valor Singer where I can. Be a bit consistent in that sense. Like, how many skeletons and stuff do I have? Not an insane amount, right? No, not an insane amount. I'll just take the Valor Singer. Pick up another one here. That's fair. I don't mind 3 Valor Singers. That makes my attacks pretty decent. Big Valor Singer in multiples is pretty good. This kinda wants me to have smaller bodies to enable attacks with. So kinda hoping to find one of the 5-drops that make the 1/1s, for example. Like, I'm not a huge fan of these as top end. Baleful Beholder and the Zombie Ogre. Although this pushes quite some damage. Like, menace until end of turn and then giving it haste with the boots is pretty sick. Another Hama. I think I'm at the stage where I'm just forcing. I already was, basically. Maybe I want an Unexpected Windfall, just to try out that card. Just want to try that out. See how it plays. Maybe this is just better. It's a +3/+1 trick. And it prevents blockers. Maybe I want one of those first. Oh, I'm really just looking forward to see how these cards play it out. Okay. Now my archetype looks to be a bit cut. -11 for 6. Eyes of the Beholder in black. Feels clunky. Very clunky. Expected Windfall is the alternative. Maybe I should just do that. Create some treasures. Very good with Kalane. Let's see how we're going to build this. The Captain is very good. That's a +3/+1. I think I can enable that pretty safely. Treasure Vault is also not bad. Or is it though? I think the Hobgoblin Captain is just the best card here in red. Just a solid 2-drop. I haven't seen any of the sack effects yet, which is that. Flump. I don't think that's playable. Another Unexpected Windfall. And Leather Armor. I'm not a big fan of Leather Armor, neither is Alex, it seems. So we'll just pick up the Windfall just to stick on colors here. Critical Hit or Goblins. Not a big fan of Critical Hit. Just throwing it out there, so I'm going to take the Goblins. I think the small bodies are pretty good, as I mentioned earlier with the Triple Singer. Like, it's a new set. People won't have like optimal decks. So I think just being an aggressive Fractals deck will win me some games. We'll see. We'll see. Let's hope I get paid off in pack 3 a bit. Maybe I want Mimic. Mimic is basically a way for me to store mana. I play 2 to store 1 mana for later. Also a treasure. Can turn it into a 3/3 if I need to. That card is okay. Like, it's not good at all. Alex has it as an F. Unplayable garbage. Interesting. Take the white card here just to cut it. Affects all the planes, I think. Best card to cut here. Doesn't really matter what I cut here. Stalker. Double Strike is annoying against my deck. My deck is not really venturing. Let's see. Okay, so we find a treasure chest. Don't think that's good. Find a dungeon map. We also found a Grim Bounty. That is just a very solid black removal spell, right? Very nice pickup, I would say. And I'll pick that over the dungeon map, basically. I think those are the 2 best cards here for me. I'll pick the Grim Bounty. So far I've basically been forcing red-black, so I assume I've been cutting it enough for me to get a bit paid off here. I don't have any of the red removal spells yet. I do have a drop and a Grim Bounty, so that's sweet. I could use 1 extra of those and I would feel pretty solid about my removal package. I think this is either the goal or the weaponry. Let's see. Alex is not very high on the weaponry. He has it as a C-. Culture Goal is just a solid C. Not big on the feet of rope. I think that's a bad card. I think for me it's between goal and weaponry. I'm not a big fan of Manticore. I don't like those destroy something that was dealt damage type of effects. Also a 2/1 for 4, which is, if you ask me, not great. Hey. I think I'll take the goal, because that makes the steal effects a lot better in my deck. So if I can pick up a steal effect, I'll probably run it. Hive of the Eye Tyrant. If you control 2 or more other lands, Hive of the enters the battlefield tapped. Okay, add black until end of turn. Okay, that's one of the man lands. Okay, so I can see that being the pick here. Also an improvised weaponry. We already concluded that's a C-. Eye of the Beholder is clunky, so I think it's between Fireball and Hive. I think Hive is simply a better card. I'll take the Hive here. That's fun. Try it out. Try out one of the man lands. It's cool. That is cool. Ooh, another man land. There's also a Drider. So I think it's between the man land and the Drider here. Here people are not big on the Drider. Apparently they don't think it's very likely that you're going to deal damage with this. Which I can see, like it's a 4/3 for 5. I think it's just a man land. I think having 2 man lands is better than having 1. Either Drider or the man land. Let's take the man land. Ooh, hey, there's the gain control spell. We'll pick that up. I wanna do the shenanigans. I have double Gall, so I think this is reasonable to include in my deck. I still have 3 packs to go for a 3rd Gall. Right? Pack 6, pack 7, and pack 8. But there's still a chance that we get 3. Then we're really consistent. I don't think I have other sack effects yet. Right? Ghost, and there's also a kick in the door. I kind of want to try out the Ghost. It's not great. Maybe it's just another kick in the door. But at the same time, I don't think I'm a kick in the door deck. I think kick in the door is more of a gruel spell than anything else. It's another way of giving my creatures haste. I mean, that's good. I'll go Gall, just to try it out. I already have a kick in the door. Okay, this is unfortunate. This is very unfortunate. Clearly my color pair is not open. No, this was definitely not a draft that I read pretty well. I just decided to dive into Rakdos. Not the best navigated draft, but hey, it's the first one, and we're going to have fun with the deck, I'm sure. But I think this is quite the pile. Here we get the chance to pick up another kick in the door. Maybe I should take the Manticore. Kinda good with the Javelier that I have. Let's take the Javelier. I just like the Singer Javelier combo. I think it's strong. Not sure why, but it feels good to me. I don't think I ever want the second Ogre. Not even sure I'm playing this one. Another Boots of Speed. Don't think that's ever good. I think I'll take the Herd Gorger. That's a pretty strong card against my deck. The Eyes of the Beholder. Way of Enfeeblement. Ooh, the Fireball, that's definitely playable. Maybe I should sideboard the Beholder or something. Let's see how we're doing creature-wise, if I port it to Arena. Okay, let's go. Let's export this. Bring up Arena. Deck. Let's call it Sweatsuit. The blue, how much is this? This is Sweatsuit Invi number 19. Sure. So I'm going to cut all the non-red and white cards from my sideboard. Because I'm not going to play them anyway. Oh, that's annoying. Put in all the lands. Well, I can leave them in, but it's just annoying. It's just annoying. Okay, there you go. Edit deck. Craft all button here. Yes, craft all. Deck. There we go. Let's look at this. So currently it's 40. 9, 5, 6. Am I only running 5 lands here? 15, sorry. 6 plus 9 is 15. So I kind of want to add 1 swamp and 1 mountain. I have 10 red sources, 7 black. I think that makes sense. Now I have 8, 9. I think that makes a lot more sense. And I need to cut 2 cards. I kind of like Unexpected Windfall. It allows me to drop a land. How am I doing creature-wise? I'm kind of good on creature. Maybe I should just cut the Javeliers. Maybe they just don't make sense. I can totally see that. Do we have them in the sideboard now? Oh, that's so annoying. That is annoying. You have because I might want to use them. The 13 creatures, that's a bit low, honestly. Bit low. Double boots is good. Basically every creature that I play out can give it haste. If not with boots, then with kick in the door. Maybe kick in the door is less good because I have the double boots. Like the haste effect is sort of mitigated. Yeah, I just want to add another 5-drop in the form of Zombie Ogre. Get out the kick in the door. Zombie Ogre, another creature that I can boost of speed. Yeah, I think I like that. It's adding another creature that way. I kinda like it as is. I can see cutting the Windfall, bring a Javelier in to apply some pressure. I think we're good as is. Let's try this out. There we go. Okay, peeps. I do like the manlands. I do like the first rare that I picked up. Let's see how the 7/3 trample plays out with my 2 equipment that gives haste. I think that might play out well, but we'll see. Double mountain, a hive, or spells, no creatures. Opponent goes first. This is a very slow hand. I have a turn 1 boots of speed, and I have 2 draws to find a creature basically. Turn 2. I think I need to keep this, but it's not a good hand. Let's see. Play out the den, play out the boots. So we are starting off with 2 rare manlands. That's pretty good. Opponent is green blue, so that's like value-y, right? That's immediately very good because I currently don't have any creatures. So that's immediately going to grow. That's unfortunate for me. There's nothing I can do about that. There is nothing I can do about that, unfortunately. Yep. Yeah, that's just unfortunate drawing. Too bad. Looks like we're losing this one. It was a sketchy keep, and well, me not finding any 1 or 2s doesn't help. Let's see. Eventually this is going to deal with it, right? Turn 5 I'm just going to kill it. The question is how many damage did I take, and using a 5-drop to kill a 2-drop, which is bad. Ooh, that's also very unlucky. That's double black. Ay ay ay. That would have been a sick draw if I had another swamp. Being able to exile it and then play 3 to remove it is way better than paying 5. Yeah, this is unfortunate. Them not using their mana is fine, but I'm down to 14 and I'm going to have a clunky turn 5 here. And I have 2 double black spells that I can't cast right now. Are they double spelling here? What dungeon are we going in, Mossy? Let's see. What dungeon do we go in? Like the dragon. Tomb of Annihilation. Okay. That I get. Or the beatdown. I can totally see that. Okay, let's see this. Let's hope this works. And otherwise I can cube next turn basically. I could have cubed equip boots, but I think that plays into counter spells a bit too much. There's the 2 in the blue counter spell that counters target creature and adventures. I think the way they kept up the mana there. Okay, that's a nice one. 3/3 flyer. Ooh, a natural 20. Nice. Grind 3. That's value. Definitely value. So again, they have the counter spell up, which is fortunate for me. Not much I can do about it though. Not much I can do about it. I think I'm going to play the Beholder, making them second enchantment. If it gets countered, it gets countered. And that's just the way it is, right? Things will never be the same again. Yeah, it gets countered. I think it's better to have this countered than the cube. Maybe that's wrong. Maybe having that resolve was good for me. Each player loses 2 life unless they discard a card. Oh, that's interesting. I think I'll decline. I think I'll lose 2. But that was definitely close. Like, I do have the mountain I don't really need. I wouldn't mind a gull. That's good with the forest. Okay, so we're definitely doing this flyer. Let's hope there's not another counterspell, because that would be savage. Guess we'll do this on the flyer, right? I'm going to engulf this Windseer. Then I'm going to need to pay 5 next turn to dissolve it. Don't target no, and sure. Whip this. Play the mountain. Whip this again. 6. Beat down. Beat down, baby. I can definitely lethal Mossy next turn. Like, Mossy attacks with the Conjurer and somehow doesn't have an answer to my price of loyalty. I basically won there. Wow, 20 into 19. Mossy going for the high rolls. Please attack here. Yes. Okay. So now I can win. See if this resolves. Let's see how that works out for me. Okay. So think I'm dead here, right? Am I dead? So I'm very close to winning actually. So this is 6, then 7, 8. So I'm basically 1 off lethal here. That's kind of sick. Maybe with the manland? Wow, I'm very close. Maybe I shouldn't have gone for the steal. But this is 4. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't have it unfortunately, but it's close. Ugh, it's close. Yeah, unfortunate. Hmm. Yeah, Mossy had the answer there. Jeez. I don't think there was an out, but that was a nice little puzzle because I had the 2 man lands. I don't think there was a way to survive. That was a clunky game. My deck didn't perform very well. I'm going to be on the play now. Given that my opponent has quite some counter spells. You can see cutting the beholder, cutting a land. Cutting the windfall, cutting a land. Bring the double javelier in. My opponent's deck was pretty slow. Playing in those counter spells felt horrible. Maybe for that reason I should remove the beholder. Only seen one though. The come to the river, return target non-land permanent to its hand. So do I board aggressively or do I keep it like this? Anyone in the chat has any suggestion, let me know. I can see boarding in the Javeliers, just going all in aggressive. So then I would do Javelier, get out the Beholder, get out a Swamp, basically. Do equipment, it could be okay. Yeah, I'm kind of making the bodies larger, right? Going very aggressively. Can also cut the Fireball, honestly. Leave the Beholder in. Yeah, I like Fireball still as well, but you're probably right. Nice removal spell. Likely dealing them too. Let's do it like this. Let's go lean and mean, 16 lands, aggressiveness. Try to get on the board early. I think they've shown me one Oppa. Okay, so double lands. No 1 or 2s. I think this is a hand I need to keep in limited, but feels bad, man. Very bad. Hey, that's good. That's good. So that allows me to run out my Valor Singer, make it a 3/4, and then attack for 2 with K-Lane. That's good. Very good. I think I'm just running out the Singer normally here, not using the Thrasher. I think I'd rather use the Thrasher to drop one of my 5-drops a turn. Yeah, I think I'd rather wait for a fast swarming goblins. Right. This way I also keep my array up. So I could Ray if they, for example, combat trick. Like I block with the Singer, they combat trick the Thief. Then I can definitely Ray and lose the treasure value, but let's see. Now I can definitely see Raying. Right? to prevent this from growing. What do you guys think? It feels bad because if I draw a land, I could have played a 5. So that could end up very badly for me, but I don't think allowing this to get a 2/2 is a good idea for me. Yeah, I do lose a ton of tempo, that is correct. Mossy with the high rolls, that's unfortunate. Okay, I won't do it, I won't Ray. I agree. If I find an untapped land here, I'm going to feel very bad. Okay, that's good. So what do we do? Do we goblins or do we ogre? I think I like goblins against what they have. Oh man, I hate that mechanic. So bad. Do I attack? I don't think I do. Don't think I do. Like, do I want to trade with the Cyan? Not making a ton of treasure though, so maybe I probably should have just attacked and played out the ogre if they blocked here. I think it's in my interest to just trade here. No, indeed, this is not bad. But maybe I should have thought a bit longer about it. Maybe I should have just attacked, and if they traded, I could have played the ogre to get some venture value or something. See that being correct. But yeah, this is good. Let's hope they can't force through the thief. That would be annoying. Like if they just resolve a spell here and the thief stays back, then I think we're doing good. If they pump 4 mana in the thief, I think we're doing good. Yeah, this is perfect. They're turning a blue land into the option of green green. Okay, interesting. They're going to scry one. They're going for the lost mine this turn because they're not the beatdown. Okay, has to be blocked. Sure, I'll trade those off. Worries. Ooh, that's unfortunate. I would have liked to land here, but I'll take it. Yeah, I basically have 2 creatures out. I'm the beatdown. I can leave the ray up. Like, a land would have given me a lot of tempo here. Basically won me the game, I think. I was able to play out the ogre, for example, but I think I'm still ahead. I hope to find a black land soonish. Enters the battlefield. They put a card. Okay. So knowing Mossy, he's going to roll. Yeah, he's going to high roll. Mossy has the high rolls on the control, I would say. Let's see. So that's that. I think I'll just remove it. I think my best play here is just remove it. That is a sorcery speed spell though, but I can just this is doing nothing if they don't have a creature, right? What does Ray do? Ray is kinda nice if I attack with the Valor Singer, but Ray doesn't allow me to play anything else, which is kinda bad. So maybe it's just Fireball and then deal 4 and then see what they do. This is tough. Hey, high roll. Okay, getting them down to 8. No creature is good for me. I think I'll go for the Duke. But I'll attack first. Now I kinda like doing the Zombie Ogre. Yeah, no, oh, that's a good question. I think it's not specific. I think it's just, yeah, must be blocked. So I shouldn't be that afraid of the pump spell, given that I have the Goblin, for example. Left the Goblin back. I think it's good to just run out Salto here, right? If they don't deal with it, I win the game, basically. It's likely that they have the counter spell up and they venture one. Yeah, so now they're making a Goblin. That's unfortunate. Ooh, nice. Nice Auke. 6 high rolls is good. I think I'll leave the Goblin up. Let's see what they do here. Should have probably... Okay, we got this one. I should have probably run out the Ogre there. Not sure. I liked the Javelier start, but now that we're on the play again, I think I'm going down. Put in back the Beholder. On the draw, I'm sorry. Or is it just better on the draw to run the Javeliers? Maybe it's just better to run the Javeliers, honestly. That's just the better strat in general against them. I mean, it's better against the 1/1, the 2-drop that gets the counters. Yes, I noticed the same Oppa. They had a couple of the 2/1s. Not an ideal hand, but we'll keep it. It's a bit mana heavy. I do only have 16 lands, and I do have the 2 4 mana double red spell. Allows me to discard, so some softening. I think I'll go Mountain just in case that I find a 2-drop that I can play with the Hive. Ugh, man. They had that card literally all 3 games on turn 2. Yep, that's the best version when it gets the counter immediately. Okay, they keep 3 mana up, so I'm very scared because this is most likely just a counter spell. So most likely they're just countering the Singer here, venturing in the dungeon, having this as a 3/3. Yeah, that's so strong. Jeez, come on. That's just so strong. So again, they are the beatdown. Yeah, I think the Thief is killing us here. The Thief with the counter spell backup, and then me not having a 2-drop. Chef's kiss. Okay, seems like my Sweatsuit Invitational is bit of a shorter one, fortunately. Okay, that is good. That is good. Get the Troubadour. I'll let this be a 4/4 for now. I'm fine with that. I want to remove the Troubadour first. I need to play a bit ballsier. I'm not even sure if I'm removing... Oh, jeez. Okay, good games. Good games, Mozzie. The 3/5 is a good blocker here. 3/5 is a very good body in this situation. Okay, they'll make it a 5/5, sure. That works. venture again, so there's a 4/4 coming my way soonish. I think I'll sack a land. Or do I lose to? Sack a... This is going to can't be blocked, right? This is just lethal in 2 turns. Is a bit unfortunate. I have no clue why Mossy just surrendered here. Think they need to go. Ooh, okay, so we get the 2 drops this time, but we don't get the lands. So I think we're going to mulligan this one as well. I am on the draw, but still I don't think I can this. Now we get double land, we get the goal, so we do have a turn 2 play. Outside of that, this hand is not great. I am keeping the loyalty, because that goes very well with my goal. So I think I'm putting the Gnoll camp here. Being the rest. Okay, I do find a red source early, that's good. So I think I'll go Mountains, Hive, Painter, then I'll go from there, I think. Yeah, so this is a decent hand. This is my best hand I had until now. Okay, so that's not the fastest start opponent has here. Definitely not using the treasure to equip here. I'm just passing a turn. Let's see, what do I do here? I think I'll run out the Valor Singer and then equip the boot. I think that's just very good. That applies a lot of pressure. Yeah, let's go for it. Let's go for it. Equip this here. Go. Deal 6. Okay, so that's it. I have a decent start. Next turn I can gall Boots of Speed, for example. That seems solid. Be nice if I find a land, then I can gall Boots of Speed and equip the boots. Opponent running out 2 drop here. If I do find a land, run out this first. Run out the goal. I think I'll put the boot on the goal and just attack. I can also leave the goal up, like I'd rather trade the Kalane for the veteran, honestly. But I can attack with the Kalane anyway, due to the Singer trigger. I'll just all attack. And if they block the goal, I might just... I think I want to keep the goal alive, due to the price of loyalty that I have in hand. What can they have for 1 white? I have no clue, honestly. I don't think there is much. I think I'll sack this. Do it like this. I just want to keep the goal alive, honestly. What it is. That might look strange from my opponent's side of things, but I think that's the play that I should make. Sure. It is a red card, so it does loses. Wait, how does this work? No, okay. So this is coming into play tapped, unfortunately. What does this do? Sacrifice another creature. This is not a creature anymore, right? This is unfortunate. Sacrifice another creature, blah blah blah. You know what? Maybe I should just steal it. Maybe I should just spend mana from a treasure. Take this. I think that's just a play here. I think I'll deal 6 here. Put this here, so that's 7. And then I'll sack the thing. Okay, and now I have a 4/1, and I have 2 of the man lands. So MetalMario needs to pull some tricks here. Javelier is a good start. Definitely a good start. I'll just use this one. GG, Mario. Okay, so we're on the... Let's see. So we're on the draw now. They are going to have the quick start. They don't have a lot of X1s, honestly. So normally I expect a red-white deck to have a lot of X1s. They don't. So boarding in the Javeliers doesn't make a lot of sense in that regard. If I would have artifact removal, I would board it in. I don't really. Don't really have that. I can see getting the Beholder out. I think that's a bit slow against them. Maybe I want another Ogre. Already have 4 5s. Maybe I just want a Javelier to block. As a blocker. Maybe another Windfall. Go through my deck, find the good cards. Kick in the door makes sense, maybe. It's just Javelier. I could board out a Swamp, board in another Javelier. I think that's fair. I think I'll just go lean and mean on the draw. Playing less lands, but playing cheaper creatures, basically. Making my draws a bit better. This is a very good hand against opponents. Shambling Ghast, I think, is very good against Boros. Really like this. And also the combination with the Gall, where I can make this a 4/4 and sack this to something -1/-1. Yeah, that's sick. That's a sick 1-2 punch, I feel. That makes stuff very awkward for my opponent. Grim Bounty, just a good card. So is Goblins. So yeah, keeping this and going Ghast into Gall. Most likely. See how this goes. Sad that I won match 1 that way. That'll give a strange taste to this whole tournament, but yeah, what can you do? That's a nice one. I think I'm still doing Gall on 2, because being able to kill the Hawk is just too good. That's a 2/2. Let's see. Think I'll run out my goal. I'll run out goal pass. Then opponent basically doesn't have attacks. I like that a lot. Good attack with it. That makes sense. Alright. Oh, that doesn't make sense. It makes sense to just stay back. I think I can take the one. I don't mind it that much. I think I'll take the one. It's fine. Like, not under any pressure here. I think I'll just run out the painter. And now the question is, do I attack for 2? I don't think I do. Don't think I'm the beatdown here. I'll just pass turn. If I find a land, I can goblins next turn or ogre. It's all very good. Engineer is a solid card. I think they go in the lost mines of Femmtg. Yeah, there you go. So that's basically value on every room, basically. Yeah, they attack me for 1 through the air again. I'm fine with that. Find a land, so now I can do ogre. I kinda like doing ogre. What I can do is I can attack with the Gull. Yeah, I think I attack with the Gull. If they decide to block, I sack the Ghast. Trade off Gull for Dungeoneer. Use the -1/-1 on the Hawk. I think that's the line here, right? So attack Gull. Don't block. I still play out the Ogre, right? And I don't sack. I don't take the venture value yet. And just leave it back as a 4/6. Yeah, like killing the bird, what it does is it gives me the venture trigger. Which is sweet. Prevents them from using its ability next turn. Because that's definitely something that they can do, right? Yeah, I'll sack it right now. And then do the -1/-1 bird. And get the venture value. Yeah, that's good. I think I'll go in the lost mine as well. Don't think I'm beat down enough to do this. Kinda like that this is a sack effect. But I don't think I want to do this. But this is interesting to me. I could be the beatdown, but at the same time I have 3 spells in hand and I'm ahead on board. I think it's just safest to go for the lost mine. Do I want the boots? I don't think I do. I already have one. I think I'd rather have a land. I don't think I need 2 of the boots of speed. Doesn't make sense to me. Yeah, with a kill spell and it's hard for them to kill the ogre, yeah. I like it. Okay, so they ventured again with the veteran. Create a 1/1 goblin. That's good with the battle cry, obviously. Ooh. So they are getting closer to being able to attack with 6. It's good to keep in mind at least. Yeah, well, they're attacking into 6. So either it's... I don't think it makes much sense to do kill spell here. I think it's just swarming goblins. The reason I'm considering kill spell is because it gives me a treasure. It allows me to bring this in as a 5/4. I kind of like, but there's no clear kill target right here. I'll just run out the goblins and don't go for the treasure value. I can get that treasure value later anyway. Let's see how many tokens I'm allowed to create here. Again, 1. I can see attacking. Like, if they want to trade goblin for goblin, I'll take it. They make it a 4/3. They could double block. I would be happy if they double block. Let's just get in for 2. Makes sense to me to trade goblin for goblin, and that also triggers my venture on the ogre. But I think in general that's just good. Do I get to deal 2? Fine. Okay, that's a good card. That's a solid card. I might just Grim Bounty that next turn. It's a way to use my mana. Let's see if they go for the Battlecry trigger. They don't have very good attacks into my 4/6. This 4/6 is a beast. Like the 3/5 stat line is already these. Better. So again, I think I'll attack with the Gull. Let's see. I definitely do boots equip first, right? I'll put it on the Gull. Just go for it. Like if they don't want to block it, they don't want to block it, right? If they want to trade it off, then this is fine. Trading it for a Veteran Dungeoneer. Now I can definitely see just killing the Bandit Lord. It's not necessary. I mean, the Zombie Ogre already triggered, right? Don't think it's necessary. Maybe it's greedy to leave it up. I think it's greedy to leave it up. I think there's no way to... The only reason I see to leave it up basically is so I get another venture trigger. Treasure or Goblin. I'll go for the Goblin. It's another thing I can equip with Boots of Speed. It's another creature that I can sack. Maybe it's just a treasure. Go for the treasure, just for funsies. Double treasure is very good with Kalane on the board, I would say. Ay ay ay. I don't like that. Don't like that at all. Still, their attacks are not great, but they are a lot better than they were pre. Oh man, 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 man. So, I think it's this. Feels bad, but I think it's this, in all honesty. That's great. I can spend 3 treasure. Each treasure spent. That's sick. Shall I do that? That's fun, right? Yeah, that's just boom. That's sick. Let's just get the value while I can. Like if they're able to remove this, then bless them. Like if you top deck a removal spell here, you've earned it, basically. What I would say. Oh jeez. Savage. Enters the battlefield, I venture. I think I'll just Boots of Speed here, attack, see if they want to trade it off, and then go from there. Yeah, I think that's fair. At the same time, I'm down to... No, maybe I should not do that. I think I'll just leave it back and I'll put this here. I'll venture. So now I can't do this. Okay, so because I took the treasure, I can't do this. So now I get -4, -0. Or this. So I take Dark Pool. Okay, so that's interesting. So because I chose the treasure, I can't do Storm Room. So I think the treasure was a bad choice. Yes, I'm pretty sure that was a bad choice. So here I'll stay back. Opponent doesn't have attacks. We're both top decking at this point. That's a good card. That trades off for my painter. That's also a sweet one. So I'll spend the treasure because it becomes a 3/3. Oh, a 3/2. Oh, that's unfortunate. Sure. There's no need for me to attack, I feel. That's a good one. Luckily, there's no equipment here. Any equipment that is top deck now is very good. Yeah. That's a good top deck. My turn, I guess. I would have liked a manland here. Should I start attacking with the Gaul? It's a question. Like equip it, attack, see how they block. So I can attack with it as a 4/2 and I can make it a 6/4. So they could trade double goblin and a veteran. But then I don't sack my painter, right? I think attacking here is bad, but if my opponent ever top decks an equipment, I'm dead. And it's very likely that they do. Ooh, that's 6 to the face. This is lethal, right? They attack all. Well, they have a flyer anyway, right? Yeah, I think this is lethal. Okay. Unfortunate. GG. GG's Mario. Yeah, that was a unfortunate turn of events. Them top decking the 3 mana enchantment removal spell there was basically them winning. Well, maybe not them winning the game, but at least me losing the game. But the question is 9-7. Do I stick to 16 lands on the play here is the question. Kinda like another zombie ogre, so I can see going down the Javeliers, adding a swamp, run it like this. think this is good. I mean, the zombie ogre overperformed against them, and I kind of like 17 lands on the play here. Let's see if we can get Mario this game. Okay, good hand. Gassed into Gaul again. And a removal spell on 3 and a removal spell on 4. This is a solid hand. This hand definitely allows some possibility. So I think I'll just cool here. Sure. So I think what I want to do here is see. I can sack this. Yeah, I think that's the turn. I think that's the turn. Well, sack this. -1/-1 counter here. Becomes a 4/3. Play the Valor Singer. Here. I'll attack for 5, putting opponent down to 5. 15, sorry. Math is hard when it's almost 3 AM in the morning. Okay, there we go again. There's no reason to sack it right now, so I'll just take the L here. Like, at least the artifact provides me value, right? Which is good. I think here I'll just drop. Killing the veteran venturing. I think that's good. There's no need to use any of these. So just killing the veteran here. Maybe that's greedy. I think I'll go in the Lost Mine again. This time I'll go for the Goblin, the 1/1 counter. Go for the Scry one. And that away. Try to find a creature. Like, it's a spell. It's not a land. But it's not a spell that I need. Okay. They Scry one as well, I assume. Hey, high roll. Let's go. Down to 9. So they are ahead in cards. I'm ahead on board, but not by much. Do have the removal to push my Gull through. It's nice. I'll keep the land in hand because I do have the 4-mana red spell that discard a card, draw 2. I think it is. Let's see. Femmtg is not working. Is the Twitch add-on working for Untapped GG? Like, can you hover over my cards and stuff? Just curious. Aye. Okay. That's a good one. I think I'll just run that out. It is not. Okay, Oppa, that's good to know. Thank you for letting me know that. Thank you for letting me know that. Then, so that might be an untapped issue, where it's the new set and maybe they're not ready yet, but they're quite professional. Like, I would assume them to be ready. Maybe I need to re-enable it. I'm not sure. This is interesting. Are they going to double block this? Like, is that what we're doing here? I think I'm happy to take the double block here, because I'm still venturing, right? So not only am I trading 2 for 1, but I also venture. And I'll create the goblin. I think getting on board here is just so important. I mean, they're on 5. Okay, that's not my best draw, but at least it gives me a clock. And every creature that I draw now, I can give haste, which is very strong. If they find a 1, 2, or 3 drop here, and they are able to put the plate armor on it, that's basically their best draw. Like a 1, 2, or 3 drop, being able to equip it. I think that's close to their best draw. Looks like it's not that, because I assume they would have played it, right? Ooh, well done, Mario. That's pretty nice. So that way I can't give my draw an so discard. That's why I kept the land in hand. Which is sick. I think I'll just use all my treasures to just attack for 1. Play out the 5 drop. Not all. I leave 1. A 9. Play that out as well, and I guess this is GG. Yes, this is GG. Ooh, wow, that's close. That's definitely close. Game. Game indeed. Good game indeed. Our opener is pretty mediocre. In all honesty, like if they go Ranger class turn 1, that I think we're keeping it. From what I've seen, I insta lose to a lot of the rares. Ooh, that's bad. Feels like Teros to me at the moment. Yeah, I can imagine that. What do we have here? A 1 mana 1/1. Sack it. Search for basic forest, put it in battlefield tapped and shuffle. Okay, that's sweet. Sweet. That's something. At least I have something to do on turn 1, so not all my mana is wasted until turn 3. Good. Oh, attack evil wilds, probably attack me for 1. Yep. Eve getting in there. Me not having a 2-drop here is unfortunate. That happens. 3-drop they resolve. Ooh, best common in the set. Or at least one of the top commons, I think. Most of us agree on that. At least this blocks very well against this. Gargoyle, Venture, let's go. So far they have been playing some pretty nice creatures, right? Peace is just good. Gargoyle, just good. Let's see what we're doing here. So there are quite some things I like here. I can Grim Bounty the Gargoyle. I can go Recluse Painter, Boots on the Valor Singer attack. Then they can trade off if they want to. If I go Painter and I draw land, I can do a sick Beholder turn. Currently they don't have an enchantment though. I think it's just painter. I don't think there's a reason to Grim Bounty the gargoyle here. Although I can. I definitely can, but I don't think I should. I should just put this on the singer and offer the double trade. Okay, nice. I got it in for 4. It's always good. Ooh, there it is, there it is. Oops, there it is. And now my beholder is going to be insane. Okay. Oof, 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 oof. So beholder is going to be insane. Question is, do I block here? Like, this is going to put quite some 1/1 counters on the beholder. At the same time, I'm taking 3 here, and that creature is only going to get bigger. So it's going to be a 7/6 instead of a 6/5. Is that worth? I don't think that is worth. No. If I find a land here, I'm just happy with my beholder killing the ranger class. Yes. Find a land, so that's very good. So I'll run out the beholder, killing the enchantment, obviously. That's a great way to get rid of that. So doesn't matter, can't attack anyway, right? Yeah, so next turn, if I find a land, I have Ogre Boots, which is very good. Okay, they find another enchantment. This time the Druid class. Gaining a lot of life. This one is not very good, I would say. That's good, so now I'm able to zombie ogre. So speed. I'll try to be a bit aggressive here. Wow, opponent down to 8. Steve, I'm not sure. Not sure what the plan here is, but taking 11 there felt bad to me. But maybe I'm mistaken, like I don't know. Next land is definitely going to fuel my windfall. So I'm most likely just Grim Bountying the flyer here. Yeah, maybe they have a +2/+2. Yeah, could be Oppa, definitely. I think it's bounty, use the treasure to singer here. So I'll bounty the planner ally. And then I'll singer. And I think I'll make this. So let's see. I think I want this to be a 4/3, so it kills the gargoyle. Now I assume they start jumping. I mean, they're down to 8. Like, doing here. Yeah, so double jump block down to 2. And I get to either scry. Ooh, I can also do this, right? And then, yeah, I think it's this. Because I'm the beatdown. So I kind of want them to lose 2 life. Yeah, that seems solid. Okay, we got Steve. Their deck looked very good. We got him anyway. Yeah, I think us being able to remove the ranger class was what won us the game there. Their game looks solid. Their deck looks solid. Lots of equipment, lots of enchantments. That was Spedone is a solid 2. So is Champion. So is Outlander. Yeah, their deck looks insane. I basically stole a match there. I feel like I stole that game. Double Priest. Jeez. Got 1 Spoils of the Hunt. They're a bit light on removal. Got 1 Courtier, 1 Ally, double Pegasus. Yeah, their deck looks very good. So I'm keeping in the Beholder. I really like the sacrifice and enchantment. I think it makes sense. Question is, what do I want to board in? I think I want to board out a Fireball and maybe just bring in another Ogre. I kind of like that. Bring in another creature. It's a very good jump blocker. So if you would ask me, like, what did you learn this draft so far? I would tell you that Zombie Ogre is a pretty decent 5. Don't think this is a good card. Camp. Maybe. I haven't seen it do anything insane. Sweet. Got the Reclusive Painter on too. Might be able to see. Yeah, keep. I don't need to think about that. Run out a Hive. Yeah, Ogre seems solid, like solid filler card.
Man, look at that. Are those have to be, those cannot be uncut sleeves of cards, right?
Looks like yeah, just like a sheet.
Like a sheet, right? Like, is it a sheet?
Just looks like a sheet of cards to me.
Do you own any sheets of cards?
No. No, why would I do that?
I have 2.
Why?
War the Spark.
Ah. Dropping my phone, no big deal. War of the Spark. How much does it cost to get like a sheet?
Oh, I didn't get it. I got it for free.
Oh.
I got it for free because of the mishap they did with the secret lair.
Oh.
Yes. And then it was like, sorry, you placed an order when we said we had X amount, when in fact we only had Y amount.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, in order to make it up for you, here's a sheet of all the rares and War of the Spark.
Nice.
So they sent it to me, and mine came in damaged. The bottom left corner was all crumpled a bit. And I was like, And so I placed a complaint, and they're like, RB. And apparently a lot of players were like that too. A lot of people came in kind of damaged. And so they sent a second wave. So I got 2 sheets chilling at home. One in pristine condition, and the other one in lightly played.
So what are you gonna do with it?
I'm holding it because I think on the secondary market it's like $300 per sheet or something like that.
Nice.
So I'm just gonna hold it.
That's an 8/4. Wow. So using the ability when a creature enters the battlefield, if it comes in with a treasure token, like if treasure was used to pay its mana cost, it comes in with an extra 1/1. So that 7/3 is an 8/4, but
Hunter says that if you lose this match, y'all need to play against each other. He wants to play against you, and to hurry up, you're running out of time.
They're playing a life game deck.
Oh, they're
totally playing a life game deck.
they are playing a life game deck. What Sandy's telling me. So
Hunter wants to play you though. So
Hunter is throwing down the gauntlet.
I don't know who Hunter is.
Sanford says he doesn't know who Hunter is.
Who? Hunter who?
Hunter says all the more reason to speed it up. NerdySteve gonna get taken out to 15 here by Kirsten's.
Yeah, Steve not having land.
It's a 4/6 happening here on Kirsten's side as well. Evolving Wilds. Druid class, good.
Druid allows you to play an extra land.
Oh, whenever land enters, you gain a life. So
And then
it gains 2 life.
And yeah.
Spicy.
Nice, yeah.
All right, up to 17 for Steve.
Steve's really looking for land here. Wants to get that owl bear out.
The owlbear.
Person's got to be in a good position here, though.
Swinging in for, what do we got, 7 here? Down to 10 on Nerdy Steve's side. Another zombie ogre. Oh my goodness. Needed a land.
Not a land.
Gonna play a blocker
Draws
here.
a card, gains a life. Let's see an untapped land come off, so Ranger class can get down.
End of Vecna.
Sanford says Hand of Vecna is too strong.
That's the
agree.
artifact where you can draw extra cards. Yeah.
Did not draw land. Steve, oh. In dire straits as it is.
Missing all that land really hurt.
Got close to lethal on board on Kirsten's side. Oh, it's the rare land. Never mind. So
Den of
technically,
the Bugbear.
technically lethal online here. Not anymore. They got it. Sanford out. Never mind. I guess you guys won't get a chance to see Sandy's deck in action.
Deck was quite good.
Hunter says Sad Panda. And Nerdy Steve takes the loss here to Kirsten's. Went 2-0.
Okay, let's take the play. Let's get this. Ooh, so we got Boots of Speed, Skull on 2. It's a clear keep. Okay, would have preferred preferred maybe 3 lands and another spell, but this is a very reasonable hand that I'm going to keep. Skull on 2, let's go. See where we go from here. Okay, Hawk is a sweet turn 1. Can't complain. So I'll bring in the goal. I mean, I can gas next turn, sack it. So what does this do? Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, create a treasure. Ouch. Ouch, ouch. Let's see. Could attack with the Gall, but I think I'd rather block the robber. The 2 mana 1/3, and when it deals damage, create a treasure. That seems strong. That is a serious 2-drop. Whenever equipped creature attacks, it gains death touch until end of turn. So that's going on the robber, I assume. So what she could do is equip here, attack, I'll block with the goal, sack the gas, and then we trade 2 for 2 basically. Yeah, it seems like that's going to be what we're doing. I think I'll take the 1. I don't have a play here, that's unfortunate. Hey Mercurio, we're doing good, we're in the semi-finals. Currently up against NerdGirl. Not the best hand right now. Girl getting in for 1 again. Okay, she's curving out pretty nicely. Ooh, that's sweet. I think I'll Price of Loyalty the Horde Robber. Attack. And then sack it. Again, it's not necessary, right? I can just Ogre. think I'll just ogre and go from there. But magic is good, Mercurio. Thanks for hopping in. Okay, that's a good card. So that's +1/+1 and vigilance. Let's see. I think I'll kill the hawk now. So that enters. NerdGirl doesn't really have good attacks. Like, I'm going to. So vigilance, dead touch. Sure. I'll trade that off. Ooh, that's. Oh, that's, of course, I forgot that that is bad with my price of loyalty, actually. Ay. I should have been aware. Maybe I should have taken the damage, give them a treasure. I think I screwed up there. Are we attacking with a 4/5? Don't think I should, honestly. Dun, 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 dun. I think I just try to trade and draw myself out of this. Like, clearly behind. Yeah. I think I just need to chill for a sec. Okay. Ay. Okay, at least we're able to scry the land to the bottom. That's good. Ooh, that's a flyer. That's dealing me 5. We're getting very close to dying here. Are we dead already? Not yet, right? Ray of Enfeeblement is a sick card against her deck. Let's see what we're doing here. All attack, I assume. Yeah, maybe I should have done that earlier. Unsure. At least she's spending some mana there, and now she's probably putting it on the champion. No, for the Dawnbreaker thing. Probably killing. Oh no, it's just enchantment. Yes, this is GG. I don't think there's a way to. Nope. Okay. You got me, NerdGirl. You got me. I'm going to be on the play. Maybe I want to be quick here. Let's see. Wondery is very good. 1/3, 2/3. A lot of creatures that block my 1/1 pretty well. Yeah, I want an extra zombie ogre. Over what? Over the full spell maybe? Not sure though. Sure. Maybe I'll just run it out like this. Wait, so 8, 16, 17. Ba-dum, bum, ba-dum. Let's just run it back. I don't see any good sideboard options here. Okay, that's a very good hand. I'll keep that. Opponent mulliganing, so that's... We'll take those. Like, we'll take every bit of advantage we can get here, basically. So, opponent down to 6. Run out the Den of the Bugbear. Another 1-drop. Time it's the artifacts. Run out my 2. Let's go from here. So currently I don't have anything to do on turn 3, which is pretty sad. And that's a very good 2-drop again. Yeah, so... Aye. Let's not do any fancy things here. Yeah, that's just bad. Well, at least it makes my cube a little bit better. I'll go for the cube. I'll engulf the robber. Interesting. What do we have in response here? Do we have the black combat trick or something? That when it dies... Attacking for 2 here. Okay, we're in a good position. Like, if I'm able to get rid of that 1/3 under the cube, then I have board presence. Devoted Paladin. Not what you want here, I would say. It is a 5/5 though. How is it a 5/5? Oh, it gets that from itself, of course. Yes. Let's see. Well, I think I'll just do this. I think that's just too good, honestly, and then sack it. I think that's just too good to pass up on. Then sack the thing. Opponent down to 10. I have the board. Another Devoted Paladin, sure. What do we do here? Here. To red goblin creature. Okay, I can do this, attack with the gall. I can also just divulge this. This creates 2 treasure tokens, right? So I can also do this, get rid of the land. Yeah, let's do that. Do this, get rid of the land. Use the 2 treasures to divulge this, and then attack for 4. Opponent down to 6. Okay, that's a good card, but we're not attacking with the Paladin anyway, right? So it's good to give it +1/+1 and flying, but I assume we're not getting in for 5. Oh, we are. That's aggro. Much. Like. I think this is good because I can use the boots of speed. I think this is lethal, right? So 1-1. Go to game 3. Yeah, you can eat a token indeed. Good games, nerd girl. Okay, 1-1. So we're going to be on the draw. Their deck is not like extremely fast, but just the Horde Robber is a very annoying 2-drop because it gives them treasures and it basically speeds up their game plan. Not sure. I kind of like Ogre against their deck. I haven't seen any enchantments yet, did I? Not that I know of. So maybe a 3-5 for 5 is just better than a 6-5 for 6. Like I can resolve it earlier. I do have 3 5-drops already, so maybe it's just a 6-5. I'm not sure. I think this is close. 6-5, like that is way more stats, but it comes down a turn later, basically, is the thing. I'll go for this. I could board in a Javelier, board out a land. I'm not sure whether that is smart, though. Not sure whether that's smart. That's an option that I'm considering, because I am on the draw. I don't like 17 lands on the draw. Although I do have Windfall and I have quite some top end, so maybe it's just good. Maybe it's just fine this way. I can see boarding out a land, playing the Mimic, maybe. Nah, that seems bad. Seems bad. Let's run it like this. Okay. So, either this is the last game, or we go through the finals. Let's see. Nerd Girl is a tough opponent, and her decks look decent. I think it kind of depends on whether I'm able to draw a 2-drop. Okay, so I do have 2-drops. This is actually a pretty good hand. I have both my man lands, both the Den of the Bugbear and the Eye Tyrant. I think this is a very solid hand. So the question is, do I play Gall or Rogue? I think I'll play Rogue here. I think I prefer to bring the Rogue. So if opponent offers the trade here, I'm not taking it, that's for sure. 1-3 is good. That's a good body. So if I block, they can sack the cleric. I think I would be kind of fine with that. So let's go. Let's give them the option. Like if they want to sack the cleric, sure, go ahead. Yeah, they sack the cleric. That is totally fine. I'm not against that. I'll run out my Valor Singer and I'll let you have the turn. So a 2-3 blocks the 2-1 pretty nicely. They run out of Vampire Spawn. So again, if they attack, I'm going to block that, of course. They're not attacking, it seems, which is good. So I think I'm cubing the Gull. I could also cube the Spawn and let them sack it basically. But I think cubing the Gull is just better. Because it's cheaper for me to get it away from there. So next turn I could dissolve, play the Gull. And I can attack with a Singer anyway, right? So this is just fair. Attack for 3. Going down to 21. Okay. That's interesting. So now I think I can't sack this treasure, right? I think that's the whole shebang here, right? Yes, I can imagine that's the case, Mercurio. And I think as long as I keep the treasure on the board, I'm fine. At least that's how I'm looking at it. So as long as I can keep the treasure on board, I think we're doing fine. Play my 3/5. Have a blocker for the Spawn. This is a fun interaction that I didn't expect it, to be honest. Like, ooh, that's these. So now the question becomes, do I want to start using the man lands? I don't think so. I think if my next draw is a land, then I'll start using the man lands. Let's see, what are we doing here? We're blocking. I guess we have the trick that puts it back on the battlefield. Oh no, we're sacrificing it, drawing 2. That's fine. That is totally reasonable. So I'll play the Hobgoblin, and I'll run out the Swamp. And I'll end the turn. Ooh, I almost clicked the Gull. Did you notice? Almost clicked the Gull. Bottoming a land there is very nice. That's some serious value. Yeah, I believe so too, Mercurio. I think if we sack the treasure here, they get it back. Let's see. This is pretty much game. Ooh. Wow, finals it is. After getting match 1 for free basically from Mossy, we're on to the finals.
I didn't get that lucky.
MTG's deck is really good. I actually feel like they're in a really strong position here.
I can't do this yet.
The life gain,
Wait, yes I can?
and also just the amount of card draw they have.
I think this is correct.
2 owlbears.
It is
it's
correct.
Gross.
2 owlbears, crazy.
You cannot keep that.
That
Sorry, I was looking at Carson's hand.
The way you said you cannot keep this hand.
that you have to keep now.
Yeah, okay. You got a forest, you got a 1-drop.
All right, here we go for all the marbles.
Kirsten only with, MTG with only 2 lands, got the 3rd.
There you go.
Yep, and with the Neverwinter Dryad. Like,
Yeah,
you're
great
set.
position.
I'm sorry that Hunter lost too. Hunter's like, my deck was so good.
Yeah, Fem was the match where it went down to 3 seconds, and Ben was like, time was never a factor.
That's right. That match was stupid insane. I need to go find that and clip that because that was so funny to see him say that. Time was never a factor. Seems like something like a villain in a video game boss would say.
Swing and then sack. No.
Sack at the end step. I guess hold up your mana. See what's going on. I like that card a lot.
The Valor Singer is pretty good, right? Because it's beginning combat.
It's target creature. It feels a lot like what was that, Combat Professor? Not as strong. Combat Professor was like, ooh.
Ooh.
Okay,
Ooh.
so
Yep, here we go.
getting land. Gonna get in for 2 here. Down to 17.
Yep, okay.
Forest.
We'll have the Roper. Yeah, you
The
can just
lurking
block
Roper.
with it.
And then we'll see the owlbear next turn.
We might see Owlbear next turn. We might see Hunter's Mark.
We've got a swamp on Kirsten's side.
Ooh.
Unconditional removal. Always strong.
Yeah, Grim Bounty's a tough one. It's the baked
Yeah.
into a pie of this set.
Yeah,
Much
makes a treasure token.
Much
so
like my unconditional love for y'all.
Aw.
What?
I love Owlbear.
Owlbear, too strong.
Too good.
Too good. Owlbear out here doing owlbear stuff.
It's, yeah, the best green common for sure. And what do? You swing it? No, you can't.
Kirsten's thinking.
You can't.
Ow, it's a four toughness is huge in this set. There's a lot of 3. Getting to 4 seems like the benchmark you want to hit. In a lot of sets, there's these benchmarks where once you get over a certain threshold, your creature's like good to go.
Yeah.
And I feel like 4 might be it in this. It dodges Magic Missile, which is premium removal in this set.
Here comes the goblins, the swarming goblins.
I think 3 damage deals with 75% of the creatures in this set.
Yeah.
But
It's probably huge. It probably goes to like 25% for like 4 toughness.
Fem drew into the cleric. Probably just gonna hold on for that for a minute and see what Kirsten's plays later.
this is not a good position to be in if you're Femmtg.
Nah, just kind of holding the fort here, right? Waiting.
Oh, it's scary.
A
That's
Hunter's
scary
Mark
position to be
is good because you'll get to 5 toughness, but that was just a pass. Like nothing cast. I guess yeah,
Kirsten's
waiting
name
for
on
that.
Twitch.
Hunter, it's SL Kirsten's.
Yeah, there you go. I'll leave it up there if you can see for a second. Oh, you can't see it. It's SL Kirsten's. Yeah, it's the same as his little Twitter handle right there.
in.
Thank
Do we
you.
see the Hunter's Mark here? Yep, we see the Hunter's Mark. Yep, they fight. So I think Femmtg played this correctly here.
Yeah, I think so. Knowing
They got
that
the 1/1
Hunter's
counter.
is instant.
Yep.
There's some troll in this chat. I see Sandy in the casting desk guessing he's out of the tournament. Typical.
Vino Pinguino, I would love to see you
I would love to see Manning.
go 3-0 in any FNM at Coral Sword ever. Would love to see you in 2 games.
Manning's gonna go 3-0 next week. I'm calling it.
I will bet
I'm
$30.
calling it.
$30, that doesn't happen.
Shots fired.
Typical.
Wow. Wow. All the shots fired. What is that?
That's Caleb.
Is that Caleb?
Caleb's actually gonna go 3-0.
Caleb,
next
Caleb
week.
actually goes 3-0.
Yeah.
Quite often.
Caleb's been in this tournament.
Yeah.
Caleb is a
got it.
great player. And a good person.
Caleb's just he literally saves lives. I mean,
Yeah.
what can we? I'm
What do you got, Manny? Vino Pinguino? I am so excited about this match.
Kirsten's thinking here. That's Nightbot. Fuck Nightbot. Oh, thanks, guys.
Wow. A man land. Love these. I think this is a really
I think
good
it was a
cycle
great
dance.
cycle to implement in this set.
The green one is disgusting. It is insane. It's like a Hydra, so you pay X. You play one green and X. So you can make like a 7/7 like man land whenever you need it.
Yeah.
Crazy good.
Manny says they disconnected, so they didn't get to hear anything that was said, unfortunately.
Sandy did better than me when I was in the tournament, said Caleb.
Hey, when you're playing a limited format with some of the best players in Magic,
It's tough.
it's super tough.
Yeah.
But one of the benefits,
One round win over
Yeah, 100%.
It's great.
That's a win in anybody's book. One of the benefits in playing this tournament, I feel like, is it definitely levels up your limited game in terms of like how you approach it. Even watching and seeing people play, like I definitely feel like I've benefited from that
For sure.
specifically.
In the immortal words of Ray Bradbury,
Oh, here we go.
if you're never wrong, No one will ever hit you, and you'll never learn.
So
I got stomped.
you didn't get stomped. You won a game
I won one game, and then I got stomped.
by the
round two.
finalist. Like that's
Yeah.
nothing to be
Yeah.
sad about.
Yeah, but
I'm
Hunter
not
did beat you
sad.
though.
I'm not sad. I learned. Well, yeah, but that's Hunter. I mean, I've never beaten Hunter at Magic. Oh, I beat him one time. Throne of Eldraine. And then
It
he looked
was
at my deck.
October 2nd.
He looked at my deck and he was like, "How'd you go 3-0 tonight?" This is bad. This is terrible. I had 3 baked into a pies that night.
That's nice.
Jason just quit. Jason was so mad.
Oh, Jason. He'll do that.
I love that dude. What is the play here? What's Femmtg thinking?
So you can.
Gotta fix
Yep,
some buzzy
Summer Shepherd is
sounds.
a great card.
Keeping a land in hand is interesting. Playing for a hand of Vecna.
Yeah, but when you're Kirstens right now, you're just literally top decking, right? So I mean, like, you need to hit something good.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that happens a lot when you try to go a little aggro, and you go too hard too fast, right?
But that's not something you want to hit here, top deck, because you
No.
need to discard a card. So playing the Boots of Speed last turn.
Mm-hmm.
So getting in for 4-3 here. Blockers on Fem's side. Just block with the 2-1, right?
Really?
Either you don't block or you. Yeah, this might be a no block situation.
Go down to 8.
I don't know. I might trade.
You'd have to trade 2 creatures or, yeah, Owlbear or the 3/3 that. So your 3/3 is something that can get bigger when creatures die on your turn. I don't think it works on opponents' turns.
Yeah.
I'd say I'd rather be sitting at 19 life with 1 card in hand than 12 life with 3 cards in hand.
Yeah, especially with Zombie Ogre, just the value.
The value town happening.
Put a 1/1. Yeah, I'll put a 1/1 on my 3/5.
Yes, I'll make my creatures bigger and stronger.
Yep.
And there it is, 4-6. Okay.
Multiple Druid classes.
So both of them coming down.
They are going to gain you life. That's 2 life there.
It's not bad. I
Yeah.
like that. Could level one of them up if you want to, but I don't know. Is leveling up a sorcery, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
You plan push him healing this turn? Just hold it.
If you give a mouse cookie,
You just hold it. Eventually, you're going to get these giant lands here they're going to be able to block. Uh-oh. That's
That's a problem.
that's a big boy. That's one of them big boys.
So Kirstens is holding up the.
oh shit! I just saw that.
That's going to be like
Dragon.
7,
Oh no!
7-2, 7-3.
We could look it up.
Zolto.
Here we go.
7-3 trample. You hate to see it happen.
When it is dealt damage, venture into the dungeon.
When it's dealt damage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's so good.
It reminds me of the what was the Garruk's like Pack Beast card,
Oh yeah,
which is just a 7/3.
it just-
this is a 5-drop 7/3.
yeah.
This is
but the
5 drop
value of what
7/3.
its effect,
Yeah.
super good. Thank you for saying Garruk.
Garrick,
No,
Gary K,
I like Gary K. Sorta.
the Ghast.
I love the gas.
Yeah, how'd the Ghast do for you?
You know, I misplayed. I had the gas out, and then I had the is that the 2/3? I should have swung it against Hunter.
Mm-hmm.
A couple of like turns 2, turns 3. Because he had a blocker up.
Mm.
He had the 3/2. I think it's 3/2.
And if he trades, then he's gonna lose his creature.
Yeah, so if he
Mhm.
blocked the gas, then the gas dies, but then the gas gives it -1/-1, and then it dies.
Yeah.
Either way, I should have traded. I should have been swinging in, trying to trade. I should have been much more aggressive.
Here's a 7/7. Not bad.
And
It's not 7/7, it's 7/3, right?
7-3.
7/7 on Fem side with the Druid class, turning a land.
Oh yeah.
Finally, here Kirsten's having something to discard for the windfall.
Windfall. Yeah. And
Commander card.
Yeah, that's pretty good actually.
That'll make its way into my Feldon deck for sure.
Would it make its way into Sandy's deck is the question. For real.
Might be
What's
too
the
expensive.
CMC on it?
4.
Oh,
Instant speed though.
never.
Okay.
There's nothing more expensive than 3 in that deck.
It makes 2 treasures.
You're discarding, making 2 treasures. It's pretty good. Like you're recouping. So if
instant
you think
speed.
about it, it's only 2. Because you made the treasure tokens.
Yeah, but paying 4 feels bad.
But
Even
you
if you get
didn't.
2
You,
back.
you netted 2.
Well, you
Yeah.
still had to pay the 4.
Still have to pay the 4, so.
Sunk cost.
Yeah.
5 damage getting through here. And gonna venture into the dungeons for Kirsten's.
Ooh.
Brutal.
Yep, that seems pretty good.
And this is game 2?
It's game
Game
1
one.
still. This is just a long game 1.
Fem down to 5. Choosing a dungeon here on Kirsten's side.
Yeah, Femmtg might just be thinking this game and go to game 2.
There's another Druid class trigger you can get though and make another 7/7.
Mm-hmm.
So there's hope. And all it's gonna take is Hand of Vecna.
Yeah, that's fair.
But yeah, being at 4 life is rough here.
But to equip Hand of Vecna, you gotta pay the life.
Yeah.
Gavin's in Prague.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Thanks for the invite.
Yeah, TFTI, Gavin. Someone clip this and send it to Gavin Verhey, please. Where's my invite to Prague?
See here. This is so much value.
Yeah. So discarding a card and sacrifice a creature, an artifact, and a land. Pretty good.
And he gets you 1 step closer to the 4/4 Death Toucher.
Yeah, 1 step closer to the edge. some
That's
would
a
say.
speed running one here. I like the Tomb of Annihilation if you have these.
Okay, yeah,
these
because
zombie
you could
ogres.
just do lose a life, do a second, but like it's so
It skips,
short.
It skips an extra.
Yeah, an extra
venture.
room or whatever.
Okay.
Door's locked. You're the manager here. What? Where's your key? These are your rules. Potion of healing coming in.
Can't tripping.
Planes. All right, so we're
We'll have a 9/9. How about that?
yeah. How about that?
And
Catch me
2
outside.
life.
Yeah, I just got to level that up so you can get to level 3, right? Seems decent. But now we're on straight top deck mode. This is probably the slowest I've seen Fem's deck so far.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's right.
It is definitely not running on all cylinders.
The problem here is
Excuse me.
you're gonna get this 4/4 legendary Death Touch creature out. Or Kirsten's will, and Fem won't have a way to get through that easily unless they can give flying to one of their creatures. Yeah, Fem is far from out of this, but every turn it's getting a little closer with these constant dungeon triggers.
Yeah. It's definitely just playing a lot of dividends here. Just straight up value town, right? So big attack. Probably on the 2/1. Yeah. Either one of the 2/1s, I guess, really. It's rain. It's raining out over here in Houston. Classic Houston weather. Hot,
Rain for like the
humid,
past 2 weeks straight.
rain. Yeah. I say hot. It's only the 80s, but the humidity makes it feel like just so much
Yeah,
more.
it only got to 80 today. It's crazy.
Yeah, for being July. In the middle of summer. Alright, so I got the 3/1. A 1/1. Roll a 10. So it's now a 3/1 Death Toucher. Yikes!
Yikes. Dungeon trigger.
Equipping here. And let's go. Sacrifice a creature.
Nah, unless they discard a card, lose 2 life. I mean, that's a free.
Yeah, that's fair. Yep. Sacrifices planes. Don't need it. Activate the ability. Can heal a bit. Up to 11. Oh, hand of Vecna. Literally in hand. Fem. What do you do?
Fem's like, finally.
Yeah. Thinking about attacks. Getting in for 8 here. Let's it go through on Kirsten's side. Down to 8.
Just gonna make another 8/8.
Yeah, big land. Yeah, and it casts the hand, I'm assuming, right? Oh, no, can't. No, can't.
2 8/8s. Pretty good. Oh, no.
Price of loyalty. Gain control of target creature.
Rip.
Holy crap. Game? Let's go to game 2, please. That was nasty. Who saw that coming?
I did not. Yikes is right.
What the hell? You can't see Kirsten's camera, but he's just gleefully enjoying
He's
that.
chuckling a little bit.
Yeah. Wow.
That was unfortunate.
Again, I feel like Fem's deck not running all cylinders. If it gets to that point, if their deck can play more efficiently, like we've seen in past games, it probably would have been a closer match, I think.
Yeah, there's no
looks
way
like,
Fem is out of this.
yeah.
But knowing that that steal effect is in the deck and just main decked even.
Looks like Kirsten's is putting in some removal.
You're gonna be kind of afraid to put that hand of Vecna on something and not have a blocker back.
And
You just steal it, and
yeah, that's spicy.
I like the way Kirsten's has built his deck.
Huh, got some Green Day playing in the shop. Can't play that music here. Don't want to get a DCMA strike.
DMCA, yeah.
DTM. That's crazy, man. Have you done DMCA before? Don't.
No.
Don't. Unless you have, then great. Good for you. You and Robert.
But don't.
But don't. Drugs bad, okay. Eyes of the Beholder, 2 of them, going down 1 of them. This is a solid deck, though.
I like the cube. The bounty's nice.
The black cube, right?
Gelatinous cube. 2 boots of speed, though. Interesting. Not sure I'd play 2.
Hey, you know what? It's got him this far.
Yeah, he's doing something right.
All right, here we go. Game 2. Kirsten's up 1 match. Fem needs to win here. Ugh, my God.
That's a mulligan.
That is
for
a mulligan
Fem.
for Fem.
And a great hand over there for Kirsten.
Kirsten's hand is pretty good. We got turn 2. Yeah. Yeah, gain control target creature. Swung in with their 9/9.
Brutal. It's a decent hand actually from Fem.
Yeah, it got Druid class in hand. It's not bad. You got the Shepherd, which has been
All right.
MVP, right?
Things are coming together here. Gain some life, draw some cards. What any good Selesnya deck likes to do.
Yeah, you're right. All right, Druid class, Priest. Gain some more life. Got lands to gain some more life.
Yep.
Looking good.
Druid class, very good. All these class cards are pretty sweet.
Yeah, they all have good powers. It's like not bad. There's not one bad class, right?
Monk.
There's not one bad class in
Other
terms
than
of like you get a benefit of something.
Yeah. Yeah, Monk's okay. Monk's you get the bounce, but
Yeah. No attack here. Planes coming in from Fem's side. Gonna get a
yeah,
lot of
Sorcerer's not great either. Like
Sorcerer,
for 2
yeah,
mana,
it's
I'd
okay.
rather just cast anything else.
Yeah. 2/3 with the Shepherd.
Rip the kill spell.
Yeah, the Grim Bounty, right? Montana coming in. Have you read any of the Oracle texts on the
I'm not a nerd.
Okay, well, shit.
No, I really haven't.
Okay, wow. Okay, wow.
Swinging in with both creatures.
Wow. All right, so Def Touch 2/1. Looks like it's going to be a simple trade here. Then down to 20. Back to starting total.
Yeah.
Druid class putting in work a bit.
It's going to gain a life here, though.
Yep. It only took 2 damage, really, if you think about it. Get another life, up to 21 for Fem's side.
Slam this Owlbear.
Owlbear, come in. First, we'll get in for 2. Let's see what we're going to do. How much life we're going to gain? 1 life. That's
2
fine.
1s we've seen. No 20s yet.
Get in for Dose, down to 18. Owlbear, owling it up. Hey, guess what? Draw a card. So good.
How does this bird bear not have flying?
That's what I said earlier.
Because it would be disgusting.
Yeah.
That's a rare at
Trample.
that point.
It would be a rare.
Oh, yeah.
A legendary.
Maybe a mythic.
Oh, the dragon in hand?
Yeah, like, you can definitely see Kristen's itchy with the trigger finger. Wanting to cast the
Big
rare.
Giant Duke.
Green white doesn't have a lot of removal in this set, though. So there's the 3 mana white that I don't think that Femmtg has. I haven't seen it.
Luchador says
turns-
it's like an ostrich, the owlbear.
The thickest ostrich in the world.
Yeah, the scariest ostrich.
Yeah,
Turns it into a treasure.
yeah.
Yeah.
White's removal is reactive, like attacking, deal 5 damage with the traps.
Yep. Yeah, but Femmtg does have the traps, does have the 5 damage trap. Yep, that's fair.
Well, gonna gain a life here again. What do you do?
I'd play the Boyette and attack.
Looks like we're gonna get in here though.
Yeah, see, I would have played the Boyette first, or whatever it's called. The Boletto.
Just
Get in with the bear. Get in with the bear.
Well, I guess it doesn't matter when the creature dies.
Yeah, I was like, either way, right?
Nothing matters.
No.
This
You
game
matter.
matters.
You matter to me, Sandy.
You can't prove that.
Play an additional land. Worth.
Seems
Wow,
good. Yep.
look at
the land.
Get the
that.
land.
Forge up.
Get some
This is
Venture into the dungeon. We're gonna get some scry action going.
scry,
This is
scry,
Value
scry,
Town.
scry.
Value Town. Where are we dropping,
Value
boys?
Town USA. Scry to bottom. That's how you play Magic.
Took
I'm
Tomato
sorry.
Town.
Here.
I'm sorry for hitting you.
Ah,
You dropped
that's Value
3/4.
Town.
Oh, the Rave Enfeeblement.
Yeah, that's the. I like this like targeted color removal.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's very cool.
Oh, flip the table.
The red one that hits green creatures like should have been in standard the entire year.
Getting in for 8 here, at least 5. All right, so them down to 16 here.
I might have blocked there.
Nah.
You lose the card, but like, what is the Shepherd doing for you at this point? It's getting you 1 life, maybe 2 a turn.
Yeah, but if you can get your hand
If you get your hand of
Vecna-
Vecna on it, that's the thing. That's been like the key critical
But the thing
piece.
is, Vecna's not even going to be great at this point because you're so far behind and with cards in hand.
Put on the bear too. Another bear. Oh, yeah,
I think
see it.
you just play the other Owlbear.
Yeah, draw the card.
But the other option here is you can make a land into a creature, it'd be a 7/7. You want that to be an 8/8.
I wish I knew how to play Magic.
Have to see here what the plan is.
Person's kind of
Impatient?
I don't know what that he emoted something like he was not happy with what he just did or what just happened. So interested to see what happened there.
In for 7 damage though.
7 damage seems pretty damn good.
Yeah, it's decent. But now if you're Fem, you're
Oh
like,
my gosh, Grim
he
Bounty.
just took the 7 damage. He's got to have some response. And
Yeah.
Grim Bounty comes out, makes a treasure, allows you to play the Precipitous Drop. Have we completed a dungeon,
Where we dropping, boys?
or are we dropping Tomato Town? In next year's Fortnite crossover.
To Magic.
Yeah,
The secret lair.
yeah. This
Speaking about layers, looks like we're gonna make a little 1/1 Gobbly boy.
Oh, let's just give this 7-3. You know, another
one
power.
tick of power.
It's gonna get killed anyways.
Might as well just get in for maximum value, right?
Or you could try to
3/5.
The 3/5 doesn't matter because, well, I guess the 3/5 can get double blocked. I don't know.
It's all good here.
Just put on the 7-3 and swing.
Yeah, it's all good here.
Yeah. Sometimes the like obvious answer is
Fem
the
takes
answer.
it down to 8. Ogre gonna venture. Put a +1/+1
Put a +1 on your 8
or
victory.
drain for 1. Put it on the 1/1.
Actually.
There it is. Yes. Another owlbear.
Fem slipping behind though.
Manually tapping. That's a good point to do. Hand of Vecna. Okay.
Saying I'll keep this forest in hand so I can have that extra power from Hand of Vecna.
Now I just need to survive.
How? How though?
Just need to survive. Got to figure this out. Fem thinking
I think this might be
options here.
close. Close to being called. 7-3 with trample is strong. Oh, and you get the
Pass
man
turn.
land.
Shoot. Yeah. It's pretty good.
Enter's tapped though, right?
It'll have summoning sickness. So and yeah, it will enter tapped on it.
All right. Literally lethal on board. Is it big swing time? No big swing. Playing it a little safe.
Yeah, I played a little safe here.
Block with the bear.
Honestly, you kind of have to block with the bear. I'll put you to 3, but you know, it's one of these situations again where, like, yes, I have to block, but my opponent's also going to get farther in the dungeon.
I could see that being a thing, to be honest.
Keeping the bear alive. Save some life in the process.
Yeah, so just
guess-
taking 3, going down to 5, keeping bear alive.
Thinking if I can get Hand of Vecna equipped to the 4/4
4/4.
with trample, maybe then I can sneak out a victory somehow.
Yeah. Drawing a card here. Just completed a dungeon. Drew into another man land. Jeez,
2
2 of
man
them?
lands.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, which one do you want?
It's all good.
Honestly,
Straight value.
The Tyrant one,
Yeah.
the black one's so good because you'll get Menace.
Zombie ogre. Gonna do its thing.
Where are you gonna go?
Good
You're gonna
scry.
deal 1 damage to each opponent? I think that's a good way to go. Put the pressure on with a Tomb of Annihilation.
But that just means Kirsten's goes down to 6 now. And oh gosh, this is tough. This is ugh. Looks like that's what they might be picking. Nope, still thinking.
I think the Tomb is just so good.
Yep. All right, here we go. All right, Hand of Vecna coming in.
How much damage is this gonna be?
Not enough.
It's gonna be spicy,
Not enough.
but yeah, is it enough though? Is the question, and I don't think it is.
Because you're taking at least 4 on the backswing.
And again in life here.
Yep. See it?
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Trigger goes off, nothing happens. Not equipped.
Okay. The Goblin Gang. I like that card. Roll a dice, make goblins.
You just swing, right? I mean, you've got...
You worried about the crackback though. So knowing that this owlbear will get like double power of the cards in hand, it's gonna be an 8/8. So you have to keep at least 2 toughness back to block.
But you've got enough attackers here, right? You just swing. Your opponent's tapped out.
Yeah.
But didn't know on its own self, so it's 3/3.
Yeah, you swing, right?
Swing out.
GG.
Yeah, right. You also get another one attacking.
Yeah. The value with the man land too, right? Like that was
Yeah.
it definitely helped out there. So yeah, we see the GGs from Fem and the concession. Wow!
Wow.
Wow!
That was incredible.
Wow!
The people's champion has conceded.
Wow! Fem.
Great
Your
games.
champion. Your champion. The one you picked to go all the way.
I'll take it to the finals. I'll take the person that smoked me.
Fem
Make it
though.
to the finals.
Yeah,
Great run.
spicy.
Great run.
Great run.
deck.
All the way through.
Back in the finals, or maybe finals for the first time. After that crushing Ben S loss, but like having the perseverance and like to be able to make this run.
And incredible synergy with the deck too. Just
Amazing.
all the life gain was really incredible to see. 2 Owlbears. Those are great picks.
I know what I'm drafting next Friday.
6 Owlbears.
all the owlbears.
What a great deck. That was a lot of fun to watch.
Let's get into event coverage here. Can we hear anybody? Oh, I'm deafened.
Beautiful feeling, but
There we go.
just as beautiful is a top deck take control for lethal of the 8/8 on the board. So that was the only match I got to watch a little bit of your match before. But talk to me a little bit about, first of all, Rakdos versus Selesnya in the finals. 2 decks that we're very unlikely to see out for a whole season, for a whole set of Magic. So talk to me a little bit about your Rakdos setup and this deck, and man, it was just beautifully built. And I'm really inspired by what you did here.
Yeah, so honestly, this was the first draft of the set, and that's not bragging, but that just shows that my deck was probably not optimally built, right? So yeah, just a big fan of Rakdos, like you described. I really like the sack synergy. So as soon as I got I had 2 of the 2-mana 2/2 black things that that allow you to sack something for +2/+2. So as soon as I had those, I was on the lookout, of course, for the gain control of your creature effect. Of course, the dungeon also has a sacrifice room in it, so that was like my 3rd sack outlet that I was looking for in some of the games. But yeah, overall, Rakdos doing Rakdos stuff, right? Beating down. I really liked the 3/5, the 5 mana black 3/5. That overperformed by quite a bit. Yeah, interesting. And the Selesnya deck looked good. Like there was some life gain synergy going on, and they had multiple of the 4/4 tramplers that draw cards. So yeah, I was impressed by the deck, but indeed some neat top decking made me get there eventually.
Yeah, but the 3/5, just like you went through so many dungeons and drew so many cards, and eventually you're going to get to the cards that you put in the deck to do. Like it just brought you from when you were kind of out of gas. You just that 3/5. You just kept sacking creatures to get there, and it was actually just super fun to watch, because I was watching from Fem's side and kind of in the mindset like and she has a beautiful deck, and she had some really crazy good games. But it was that top deck, you're definitely not expecting in game 1, and then game 2, the giant was just really powerful. So really cool to see that. Fem, talk to us a little bit. You're muted right now about Selesnya and about the 2 Owl Beasts, and I think you had a couple tech. She had some tech that you didn't see there, Kirsten's, about it was like doubling the power of her Owl Beasts and stuff. If she's here.
Yeah, they're still muted, I believe. Yeah.
Em, you're muted. I don't know if she's even listening. Do you have any questions for Kirsten's Coral Sword for Phil?
Yeah, maybe I can add a couple of more things
please.
on the deck. So I had 2 of the man lands. I had the red one and the black one.
Yep,
I think they
yep.
overperformed. I think they're solid rares. So be on the lookout for those. I boarded in 2 of the 6 mana -11/-11 against Fem.
Oh.
As soon as I noticed that they were making the large land creatures, I was like, okay, how am I going to deal with this? So I think that's a sideboard card, but I mean 6 mana deal with anything is pretty good. So it's good to have that one around. What else was there? Yeah, I thought I had a 3rd thing, but that was it basically. Yeah, Rakdos doing Rakdos stuff. I liked it. Thanks for having me.
About some of your other matchups, because you just beat major life gain. Like some of the other matchups besides just the finals. How did some of those matchups play out? Did you just down people? Would you call it more of a aggressive did you fight against anyone else that was playing super aggressive, and how did that play out with the Rakdos?
Yeah, so I felt my deck was mid-range. I played one Boros opponent. I'm not sure who it was, but in that game I was clearly the control player, right? And they were the beatdown. So I really liked, for example, the 1/1 that dies and gives something -1/-1. Again, there I really liked the 3/5s because they're just great blockers overall. So yeah, definitely took a control role in that matchup, and I think I was making so much value with the 3/5s and the venturing. I really underestimated dungeons overall. I think dungeons are solid, man.
Yeah, it seemed incredible. And you were basically doing the one that you go to and you draw a card, right? You add a +1/+1, you get a couple scries and you draw a card. Is that the main dungeon? Did you ever use any of the other dungeons besides obviously like drain
so
life
the reason,
and kill?
yeah, the reason I like that one is because you're also getting something if you're not completing it, right? Because my deck was not like full-on venture, so I had some games where I only ventured like twice, and then you're still getting something from that one. If I was the beatdown and I needed my opponent to die, I took the one that cost my opponent life. That's basically the strategy that I used.
Perfect. Well, beautiful. Kirsten's, congratulations. Oh, there she is. She just.
Bam! There you are.
Hey,
Hey,
sorry. Can you hear me? My microphone was blocked on Discord.
You're fine.
Good games.
Yes, very good game. Oh my god, your deck was nuts. I can't believe you had 2 on-color creature lands, the Act of Treason, all the removal. Awesome games.
It was Fractals doing things, yeah.
Rakdos doing Rakdos things, that's right.
Well, Fem, beautiful tournament. I watched most of your games all the way leading up. You had some just great games. Talk to us a little bit about the double Owl Beast. I think there was a couple tech that we didn't see in the finals. You had like the double power thing that was winning games for you. But talk to me a little bit about the green-white life game. I don't know if you were listening to some of the questions we were asking you earlier when your mic was muted, but we were talking about how Lesnia versus Rakdos, we haven't seen this in a long time.
Yeah, absolutely. So I think for me, kind of going into this is a little embarrassing, but I haven't looked at the full spoiler yet. I only saw a few cards, and I had 2 of the priests that, 3 mana 2/1, like a white Phyrexian Rager that gains you a life, draws a card, and then 2 of the Owl Bears, which is basically like Kavu Climber. And I kind of saw those going late or even early, and I was like, Kavu Climber is always a good card. Phyrexian Rager is kind of a good card. So those were really the backbone of my deck. In a Selesnya deck, you can't usually accrue that much card advantage, but just trading those off seemed to be really helpful in my matchups. And then there was the card, it either doubles a creature's power and toughness or deals 5 damage to a flyer, I believe. I had a few games where people just ended up not blocking a creature. I know we're all still learning the set, like what's in the set, what tricks to play around, but I think I had 2 or 3 games where I just won off exact damage, just doubling the attack power of a creature. So that was kind of one of my outs in a few games, which really came in handy.
Yeah, beautiful with huge tramplers, and also beautiful with like 8/8 and 9/9 land creatures until they get stolen.
Oh man.
Oh.
Did
I hear that was the top deck, the active trees?
Oh, that was a clear top
yeah,
deck.
he had no cards in hand. He was literally top decking.
I wasn't paying attention. Okay, so that was the top deck. All right, because I was like, I think I'm stabilizing, but nope, active Treason.
I told my chat, like, well, it's in the deck for a reason, right?
Hey, it got there, so yeah.
I honestly wouldn't say the top deck. I would say that 3/5 that adventured his way there, because he was scrying a bunch, he was drawing a bunch, and so really the MVP for him was the Fire Giant. In that matchup, I thought the Fire Giant and the 3/5s that were just like adventuring.
Yeah. The Fire Giant just represented so much damage, and the 3/5 was just so hard to get past. Like, I've got my big old 4/4s, but it just sits there, and then opponent was able to throw the tokens my way. I have to block or get that in conjunction together, the 3/5 and the 7/3, just being able to attack with impunity, get so many dungeon triggers. Yeah, there was a lot of advantage that really just kind of put me behind, even though I was drawing cards with my creatures.
Yeah, I liked how me attacking with my 2/1 Goblin put you already in a hard position, right? Where either you give me a venture trigger or you take 2. Like, what are you going to do? Yeah. It was interesting to see that play pattern.
That's part of the fun of this set, is there's so many decisions. Like you're just like, you're sending attacks, and it's like, if you block, this is going to happen. If you don't block, this is going to happen. Like, what do you want to happen? And
Yeah.
I'm very excited. It's so fun to watch the questing, the different classes, really amazing stuff. And you're welcome. I've definitely passed you a lot of that Selesnya stuff, 'cause I was not picking any green or white. So
I appreciate it.
did great in the pod. I had a really strong deck, but it was fun times. I had a blast. Hope you all enjoyed it. Kirstens, make sure you either hit up Spedone or me with your address and your name where you would like coffee shipped if you want some coffee. You have won some coffee for winning the Sweatsuit Invitational. So thanks so much. Hope you enjoyed it, and hope we see you next week.
Sweet. Thanks for having me. It was a pleasure.
Thank you all very much.
Thank you.
Thank y'all.
All right, take care.